Welcome to my channel. Thanks very much for joining me. This video is just going to be a clip from a 13-minute video that I uploaded to the Making a Short Animated Movie course, and I'm just going to show a little part of it here. I'm doing an intro to part 4 of the movie, and we've got this character coming in, this young black boy, and he's running along a road like this, and he's got this wire car. Now, wire cars are something that I grew up with. I'm from Zimbabwe, and all the little black kids had these wire cars. They used to make them. So this is how we're going to open the scene. And the part I'm going to focus in on this short version of this video is how I'm using the templates, the run templates, to actually animate this boy. So I'm just going to jump into that part of the video. As I say, the full video is uploaded into my Making a Short Animated Movie course. So if you want, go check that out. All the links are in the description here. And otherwise, enjoy. I hope this enlightens you to why I use templates and why I create them. So here's a clip from the video. So we export everything as a separate PNG, open up the animation suite. I'm using OpenToonz here, and we can just bring these in. And then what I'm going to do, you could do this with the skeleton setup, but I actually love using plastic in OpenToonz. So I'm just going and applying plastic to each one of these levels, each one of these objects, and then into my schematic, and I'm just giving this its hierarchy. So I want to make the body and the head the main parent, and then have everything linking off that. And the way it works here is you use the plastic to link everything. So the only stuff that I haven't applied plastic to is down in the wire car, so I can just link that up to that piece there. So if you go and move the parent, the head and the body, everything moves with it, so we know it's all linked up properly. And then we can just go and position it now, do all the animation, etc. on the plastic itself. And then once we've positioned it, we can go and move the centers of these pieces. We want to move the center of every piece to the end, so we want the arms, the legs, etc. to rotate off the pivot or pivot off the ends. So we go set that up. Even the car here and the steering wheel, we can pivot it from the top, and then we can just go and position this a little bit more finely and set this up like that. Then we need to apply a skeleton to this. Plastic uses skeletons, so we just go and apply skeleton, and this will be the backbone of the whole thing. So we can just start with the body here, apply skeleton, and then we can come to the front or left arm and work through the whole body like that. Do the front or left leg and put a few extra little joints around the knee, and maybe extra joint down at the toes. We can do the back arm like that, and just work through it and apply the skeletons to all of it. Then what I'm going to do is import running templates. These are from my Locomotion Bundle course, or my Locomotion Course Bundle, and they come with the course here as well. So just go and import those, and if you play them out, it's a 24 frame sequence. You can see it's a run sequence here, and what we're going to do is we're just going to use this to set up our run. It's quite a bouncy run. It's quite exaggerated on the bounce, so we can flatten it a little bit once we've set up the sequence. But as always with my walks and my runs, etc., I like to work off a template, and I'll tell you why. It just makes it a lot easier. This took me about, if it were 30 minutes, it was a long time. And if I wasn't using a template, it would take hours. So it really, really does speed up your workflow. And the reason is you see the beats, you see the impact, the passing, the down, the up, all the beats are set, baked into this template. So you don't have to go and think about the stuff. You don't have to go and feel your way along. It's all set up for you, ready to go. So the one thing we can do here, and the one thing that I did, was I can stretch this template, because this template, looking at it, the guy has very short legs. So we just stretched it in the vertical to stretch his legs. And even if you don't use the templates precisely, they're designed so that you can copy them pretty much exactly, but they're not always going to fit. So even if you just use it as a basis like this, you'll get a much better result a whole lot quicker. So I still like using them. I think of them as like training wheels when you're learning to ride a bike. eventually you probably won't need them. I still use them. I've been doing this for quite a few years and I still use them just because they make the actual setup of a run or a walk a whole lot easier, because you can see what you're doing instead of just feeling your way along and setting everything up. You can actually, with them, they play out, you can see what it's going to look like. First of all, you can work off it. The timing is there. They just make life, when you're doing these cycles, a whole lot easier. And that's the whole reason why I make them. And I also make them for you so that you can use them through my courses. Obviously, all the animals and all the human movement like this one, the run and the walk, they come with the course. They're all in the Locomotion Course Bundle. So they've been made to be used. And once you've used them, I think you'll get it, why I use them and why I make them. They really do speed up your workflow. Okay, so that's it. That was the short version. The full version is in my Making a Short Animated Movie course. Please go check that out. If you haven't already, please go and subscribe to my channel and also subscribe to my email list. And otherwise, thanks once again for dropping into my channel and watching this. I really appreciate all the support I get, and keep animating out there, and I'll see you around here again soon, I hope. All the best. Bye.